Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-September 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. This will not resonate with every Scorpio that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading's not for you at all, Scorpio, I highly suggest checking out your other sign in different placements. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Scorpio. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Scorpio and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's tune in. All right, so let's see what Scorpio needs to know right now about their love life. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with a Scorpio? What is the energy surrounding Scorpio in love, Spirit, at this time? Okay, time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity, okay? So yeah, I do feel this is a reading about separation, a reading about someone being in separation, and maybe you guys are about to, or some of you are kind of trying to figure out why this separation has happened. Very similar-ish to Taurus's reading. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, or if you have Taurus in your chart, I suggest checking out the Taurus reading to see if there's messages for you there. I wonder if just there has been something that hasn't been working for someone, whether it's someone's behavior, whether it's someone's inconsistencies, someone's inability to be emotionally available, whatever it is. I think someone's deciding to just pull away and see what the other person does with that. The letter T is sticking out to me, as in Tyler, as in Trisha. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. But yeah, I wonder too if it's not so much, an ending here. It could be indicating a long distance relationship that's becoming very hard on someone. Maybe someone had to travel for business, for family, for something that it's been very hard to be away from you, Scorpio. But let's get a little bit more specific here to dive into the general energy. So with this energy surrounding Scorpio, with this person, I feel very strongly connected to Scorpio's energy psychically. What does this person want to tell Scorpio that they haven't told Scorpio, that they wish they could tell Scorpio, or that they're holding back from telling Scorpio? Okay. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Yeah. So it's very interesting, Mercury retrograde's all about reunions, reconciliations, or unfinished business, but I feel that this person is just keeping their distance because they don't know how to approach you. Maybe this is something that even happened last year, an ending between the two of you, and this person's still lingering in your energy because they still think about you. They think about what would happen should they give you that phone call, should they send you that text message, but then delete it, or just hang up the number when they click on your contacts list or whatever, because they wouldn't even know what to say to you. All you want is the truth, I guess, but they don't even know how to apologize or how to communicate their feelings, their needs, their wants. So they just don't, and they haven't been. But trust me, Scorpio, they really, really want to. But they may feel embarrassed about what happened between the two of you, ashamed about what happened between the two of you. Maybe they're even intimidated by you a bit, Scorpio, especially if this was a long time ago and for some reason, somehow they still have access to your social media, or they just feel your energy and you've been evolving. And your frequency is such a high level now, they don't know if they can measure up to it. And again, when I was like picking up on something not working here, maybe there was an expectation that you had of them that they couldn't meet. Dedication fully, or dedicating to this fully, making a move that you needed to see them to make that they didn't do. This could have been a change of lifestyle. This could have been a change of homes, especially if you guys are apart physically from one another. As far as where you live, you could live in different states, different countries even. All right, let's get into the tarot. So with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently? What do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you? Yeah, a lot of online communication. Maybe that's the only way they can communicate to you is through DMs, through text messages, through phone calls. I'm hearing, I miss hearing your voice on the phone, so maybe you guys had a lot of phone calls. Would talk on the phone for hours. But they know you're the Queen of Pentacles. Regardless of gender or sex, this is feminine earth energy. You know what you want. You know what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel stable, and you're not going to compromise that. Wow, yeah. Again, not finding the right words or not wanting to talk about certain topics, avoiding certain topics. Not being real with you. Okay. Not being real with themselves, honestly, Scorpio. It's not even on a personal level. But bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is Jupiter energy, Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy. For me as a reader, you could be dealing with one of those signs. You could have those signs in your chart. It does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. So with this Wheel of Fortune, major change has happened. Certain realizations about where something could go, how far something can get, has been made, has been seen. I do feel, Scorpio, you were the one to initiate this change. I do feel for a lot of you, you were the ones to pull your energy back because maybe things weren't changing and that was the whole problem of it. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, you guys need to know that there was a purpose to this union of you and this other person. And that there had to have been some sort of plan for the two of you, that before you were born, you were meant to meet. So some sort of evolution could happen. And you were the catalyst for one another here in this certain situation. With the Wheel of Fortune, again, there could have been some sort of unexpected situation that someone had to go through and had to put this on the background. Again, traveling, moving, change of jobs. But I do feel, Scorpio, part of the reason why they're still so attached to your energy is that they still feel like there's still some sort of reason, some sort of, I don't know, it's almost the wheel, you know, what is that song that's like, a circle is round, it has no ends, that's how long I want to be your friend. I do feel like even though you guys may not be romantically involved anymore, or it's kind of like you guys are apart for that reason, they'll always still feel connected to you in some way. And they'll always remember this experience as being something that will impact them and has helped them to grow, or maybe even you, Scorpio, to help you grow and understand that maybe for some of you guys, you were compromising too long, you were settling for too long. And if they couldn't give you all the goals and dreams and expectations that you needed in this connection, then you had to make the change. The initiative for the change. I kind of want to clarify this Wheel of Fortune to get a little bit more specific for you guys. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio, Spirit. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So a couple different things confirming me for this combination here. Yeah, there was no change, so the spark died. You were done of the same repetitive patterns, the ups and downs that this person put you through, not willing to work on anything to fix it or to evolve it. So initially, your desire for this kind of died. Flip the roles if that's the case for you guys. But others of you with this Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands in reverse, someone just simply got bored. Got bored of the same patterns, bored of the same way this person was communicating, bored that, I don't know, someone made up their mind that there wasn't going to be a new energy brought into the situation. This person wasn't going to change their mind. So I have to do what's right for myself. And maybe with this Wheel of Fortune in the background, they've been trying to find other people to replace you, but there has been no spark the way the spark was with you, Scorpio. And that's something they're struggling with too. I'm seeing like a campfire or maybe like a fire pit in someone's backyard. But anyway, 10 of Swords, bottom of the deck. So there's 2 10s here. 1010 may be a number synchronicity that means something to you that you've been seeing. November 10th could be your birthday. I'm also seeing November 8th, November 18th, October 28th for some of you guys. But yeah, someone decided for the good of everyone involved, this connection had to end. But it's been a hard ending. I really do feel, Scorpio, if you were the one to end things, if you were the one to, simply just pull your energy back, they didn't see it coming. Even if they knew they were being shady, they knew they weren't being honest, they knew they weren't telling you everything you needed to hear, they didn't think you would walk away like that, the way you did. And they're not doing so well at all with this time apart, with this separation. They've been in a lot of pain. They feel alone. They feel isolated from you. And all they want to do is make amends and make up. But with the 7 of Swords being what they like the most about this connection, I don't think they're still ready to talk about certain things. I don't think they're ready to be as serious as you want them to be in this. So let's go ahead and dive right on in. How they feel about this is the Fool card. Aries energy, Aquarius energy, different messages for different groups of you. For some of you, straight up, like I said in the beginning about being embarrassed or ashamed, they feel foolish about the way they handled everything. And sometimes the cards are that straight up, right? They feel like a fool about how they handled it. That they didn't put the time, put the consideration, put the dedication into it. And now it's pushed you to move on to a whole new different chapter in your life without them. And that's what they feel foolish about. Others of you with this Fool card, their heart is trying to, this is why they're still so stuck, because although their mind with the 7 of Swords is trying to strategize ways to, not be a part of this any longer, not wanting to logically see how this could unfold between the two of you with everything that's happened, their heart is begging them to take a chance, to take a risk, and to see where it goes. To see if you will respond, or even if you won't, at least they tried. They miss the jokes you guys used to tell each other, the laughs they used to have with you. Someone was really, really funny and always knew how to make someone laugh. Sending memes to one another, having sarcastic jokes. I don't know, someone misses smiling with you, or misses your smile. Honestly, Scorpio, there's something about it. You could have, amazing teeth, dimples when you smile, or maybe there's even a gap in someone's teeth, the front 2 teeth, that it just made it unique in some way. What they think about you is the 8 of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. Yeah, they think about reaching out. They think about making that call. They think about traveling to see you, driving out to see you, flying out to see you. if it's been a long time, they thought you would have come around by now as far as reaching out to them. And because you haven't, again, there's a part of them that is just urging them to do it. They definitely check on your social media quite a bit. And I still feel like you follow each other, but you don't engage with each other's accounts, except for like watching stories or something like that. But yeah, they think about messaging you every day, Scorpio. They really do, or giving you that call. But even for some of you, the distance is what's the problem. And although their heart wants them to take that chance, they don't know how they can make that move if there is a huge physical distance between the two of you. They don't have the money to make that move. It would be a long time for them to save up the money to do so. But what they like the most about you is the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. You are someone to be respected. You are someone that they hold on a pedestal when they talk about you with their family members, their friends. You are someone that is looking for serious commitment. You are someone that if they were ready to, despite what their ego kind of prevents them from doing, they would commit to you above anyone else. But the problem is they don't want to commit. They don't feel ready to commit. And they know that's what you're looking for, something serious. You could be a boss, you could be an entrepreneur, you can have, a lot of success in your career, you can make a good money in your career. Someone to be respected again. Definitely husband-wife material they see you as. They know you would provide a good home. You would be, a rock for them in a lot of ways. Now, I wonder for some of you if there was some sort of financial dependence between the two of you, and that for a while, they'd ask you to loan money or ask if you could pay this or you could pay that, and you did send them, payments every now and then, but you stopped when that was starting to get a little ridiculous. But they know you're trustworthy. They know you're loyal. They know that. But I also feel like that's what they thought they couldn't live up to. Is that same energy that you put out there. They couldn't meet you toe to toe. What they don't like about you is the Hierophant. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy. You know what I feel with this, and whether it's true or not, this could just be their perspective of it, that due to the bad communication between the two of you, you weren't able to talk it out, but they feel very judged by you, criticized by you. And maybe the last conversation you guys had with this person, you told them a lot about what you didn't like about them, like about the connection, and they felt attacked personally by that. When you were just trying to show them or guide them into what they can do to help you feel more secure in this, because I think that was the question here. Is this reliable? Is this trustworthy? Do I feel secure enough to stay in this? They somehow took it as a personal attack of you telling them what to do, what they weren't good at. And this person doesn't like to be told what to do. And I think, it's a little unrealistic in a partnership to not have those conversations about, yeah, I love you for who you are, but there are certain things that we need to work on together. A partnership, Others of you, I gotta pick up and say that there's some sort of religious thing that's going on here, that someone is very religious and very strict about it. Maybe with their lifestyle too. Maybe someone has a very strict lifestyle as far as like, if you're gluten-free, it's really hard to find restaurants that, are 100% gluten-free or vegan or whatever, right? They did think there was a bit of difficulties in this situation that you were pretty stubborn about. And for most of you, this is all about commitment. That's what you wanted. And if they couldn't give it to you, then you couldn't be a part of this for yourself anymore. You didn't want to lower your standards. And that's something that they feel very hurt by, but at the same time, what did they expect, right? I'm seeing like the peace sign emoji. I don't know if that was sent to them or sent to you, or someone like threw the deuces up quite literally, and they feel almost a little bit angry by that as well at first. And maybe since it's been so long, they look back and say, damn, you know, if I showed more dedication and time, maybe there's something that could have unfolded here. But I also feel with this Hierophant, you were a spiritual lesson to them of what happens when you don't compromise, when you think someone has to completely cater to your needs and expectations and you're not willing to do the same. Yeah, what they like the most about this connection is the Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. For a while, for some of you guys, they could always get away with things. Their bad behaviors, their bad communication, they always had excuses. And some of those excuses weren't even true. Like, oh, I had a long shift, I couldn't respond to you, when they were really hanging out with their friends or doing something else. Again, like this person doesn't know how to communicate their feelings, and I'm just really drawn to this card here of I just can't seem to find the words to tell you this. They've never been able to do that. And when there's bad communication, you're never going to see where each other are coming from. But they like the fact that they hid some information from you and didn't fully communicate everything. They liked having their own way for a long time. But that came to an end, right, Scorpio? Because what they don't like about the connection is the Eight of Cups. Pisces energy, again, a lot of you were the ones to walk away or just to pull your energy or give up. I feel giving up here. Giving up, being emotionally invested in this, giving up, having your hopes up for them to just not follow through. So someone emotionally detached, and you know, someone is kind of fearing that once you've made that decision to emotionally detach, you're never going to be the same again. I'm hearing that song by Alice DJ. It's a 90s techno song, Better Off Alone. I wonder if that song resonates with anyone, or maybe look it up to see if that song resonates, because it is kind of correlating with everything I'm picking up here. They thought, you know, fine, I could be off by myself. That's fine. I don't want to be emotionally involved. I have no strings attached, whatever they told themselves to make themselves feel better, right? But when push comes to shove, now they're really seeing the repercussions of their actions. And they're seeing they may not ever get you emotionally interested again, emotionally involved in this again, hoping for this again. Someone could live by a bridge as well, or an overpass, a highway, freeway overpass. Highest hopes is the Five of Cups. Scorpio energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Scorpio or someone with Scorpio in their chart. But with this Five of Cups, I'm feeling a couple different things. For some of you guys, I'm feeling that they're hoping to get over this emotionally, because again, they have not been doing so well with this Ten of Swords here, emotionally or mentally. Even if it's been a long time, you know, they still struggle with this ending. I also feel for some of you guys, their heart with the Fool card here wants them to hopefully fix everything, to do some damage control, to convince you that the Three of Cups that were spilled was just in the past, because the Two of Cups is really what was meant for the two of you. But again, I think they're too ashamed right now to come forward. They're too embarrassed right now to come forward. They've definitely had a lot of emotions over you recently. I almost feel like someone has definitely recently cried over you, or, you know, had an emotional conversation with a family member or a friend about you, that this person, whoever witnessed that conversation, is like, damn, they're in deep, they're hurt by what's happened with Scorpio. And they're hoping they can get over that in some way, whether that is to make amends with you or to have to do it on their own. But they're in a period of grievance right now over your Scorpio. Maybe you both are, or maybe even so, you were once upon a time, but but as, again, time went by, you started to heal and overcome it. They haven't. Deepest fears, Page of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. For some of you, they're afraid you have a new someone in your life, a new crush, a new romantic interest, a new passionate interest, with someone that you're feeling a lot more compatible with. That, I don't know, if they're suspicious about someone because you've been posting it or they've heard about it, they think that person's really good looking, so they're kind of intimidated by it or afraid that, of course, you would be hooking up with this person. Why wouldn't you? Generally, though, yeah, if there's a new crush involved in your life, a new romantic situation, or that even for some of you guys, I don't know if you reactivated your dating apps, if you've been posting, going out, looking really, really good, doing so, they're afraid you're on the prowl for a new connection. Or that even for some of you, the spark that once existed in this is fully out and it can't be reignited again, no matter what they message you, no matter what they say. What's done is done. And let me tell you something, when Scorpio's done, they're done. All right, Scorpio, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to unfold in this connection, what else do you need to know about this person and this situation, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you what's likely to unfold in your love life, but also pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this situation, into this connection. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find a link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Scorpio, I really hope that this has resonated with you in a lot of ways. I hope it's provided you with the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you were looking for in regards to your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Scorpio, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.